In real life, the millions of Americans who are badly overweight, obese, know about the struggle. They're aware of the high cost to their own lives. But tonight, someone has finally put a price tag on the cost of obesity to this country. And this is part of the health care debate going on right now. We have two reports tonight. Savannah Guthrie is at the White House. Robert Fizell will start us off here in our New York studios tonight. Bob, good evening.
Good evening, Brian. 34% of American adults are not just overweight, but obese, as are 17% of children and adolescents. And a study out today shows those numbers do not just affect how people look, they impact our entire healthcare system. This time the experts are raising the alarm about our ever fatter nation by focusing on costs. In a new partnership between former President Clinton's foundation and the CDC.
When all these people get sick, we're going to pay for it, aren't we?
A report out today concludes America now spends an alarming $147 billion.
Did you hear what he said? He said it's costing us $147 billion to deal with these obesity-related diseases every year. I don't know about you, but as an American, that makes me mad. You know why it makes me mad? Because these obesity-related diseases can be easily avoided. All we have to do as Americans is make sure we do the right things. And I want to tell you something. We have a brand new book out called Dynamic Muscular Breakthrough Technology. It's called Dybutt for short, and we titled it A Cure for this Obesity Epidemic. And if you follow the instructions in this book, you can eliminate these obesity-related diseases. Also, I want you to buy our brand new DVDs. We have fitness DVDs out that are going to change the way you look and the way you feel. See, America, we're too special to be dying off every year like we're dying off, or 300,000 a year. We're too special to be paying $147 billion every year for obesity-related diseases. What could we do with that kind of money? All I can tell you is this, is that if you buy our books and buy our products, you won't have to worry about spending all that money on obesity-related diseases. You can take that money and do like I'm getting ready to do. Go down to St. Martin for a nice, beautiful vacation. And you know what? You won't have to decide whether, I got to worry about monitoring my blood sugar, or I got to worry about monitoring my blood pressure. Only decision you'll have to worry about is whether I'm going to wear my brown hat or I'm going to wear my blue hat when I go on the beach. So come on, America, get mad about this thing. Get mad about this $147 billion that it's costing us. Start buying our products. Go to Dybutt.com and get our products and let them change your life and let them start saving you money. So you don't have to worry about paying all this $147 billion for these obesity-related diseases. They say you're going to die, but if you start doing our Dybutt program and using our Dybutt products, you will not die, but you will live. Don't die. Do Dybutt and live.
By far the most costly fat-related. 13-year-old William Miles is working to change his environment.
How was your day?
He gets medical care through Medicaid. Last year, when his mom Ann took him to his primary care doctor, he got bad news. He was so overweight that he was pre-diabetic and had him to spend less time with video games and TV, more time exercising.
Apples.
And Mom is learning to stock the house with healthy food.
We just decided to do it as a family, because I think that'll motivate all of us into losing weight.
That being said, lots of people live in the shadow of regret because their diabetes is not being properly controlled. In our next report, IdeaStream health reporter Gretchen Kuda gives us a glimpse into the lives of people who struggle daily with the dreaded complications of diabetes.
Any problems getting it off and on?
Sherry Evans wishes she'd done things differently to prevent losing her leg. High rate of amputations, and that's mainly due to its high rate of uncontrolled
frustrating on those patients in whom it's preventable to have to do something as destructive as remove an extremity. On the other hand, I think once that decision is made, our approach is to be very positive.
So I want you to go to Dybutt.com, and I want you to get your Dybutt products today. So you will not die, but you believe.
Yeah, I was at home and I felt chest pains, and I thought that I had indigestion, and it ended up that I was having a heart attack, and I stayed around the house for 2 hours thinking that it would go away, and all of a sudden it seemed like it got worse. So I had someone call me an ambulance, and the ambulance brought me out here, and I arrived out here. The nurse told me, and the doctor came in and said that I was having a heart attack. And it's a good thing I got here when I did, because it could have been a lot worse than what it was. And it comes from having poor eating habits and not enough exercise. And you know, I never thought I'd end up in here like this at the age of 56. But so happened I did, you know, and that goes to show you, you never know, you know. And by us in the United States having so poor eating habits, it happens to a lot of people, not just me. And that's sad, because our youth today is like losing. We're losing them because of things like this. Not eating right, not taking enough interest in them to see that things that they're doing is hurting their bodies and tearing them up, and it's doing it at a young age, and it's killing a lot of the youth. And like they said, we will lose this generation if we don't do something about it, and do something about it fast. And now that I am doing a lot better and feeling a lot better, I thank God for that, because it's the only reason why I was able to be able to say this today, because I was saved. God saved me, but it was an awakening too, probably for a lot of people in my family and also me, because I am real healthy. I don't get sick. Nothing's never wrong with me. But then that goes to show you never know about life.
$147 billion a year. What could we do with $147 billion? Oh, my friends, what kind of problems could we solve?
Many other ailments. The report concludes that an obese person spends $1,400 more a year on average in health costs compared to someone who's normal weight. Why have Americans gained so much weight in the past decade?
We are hardwired to like sweet and salty food. What has changed is our environment. And if we are to make a change in the obesity epidemic, we're going to have to change the environment again.
Many experts say that programs like that one, that involve families, schools, and even whole communities, represent the best hope to try to overcome the environment that's led, Brian, to so much obesity in America.
Robert Bazell with the health angle on this story tonight. Bob, thanks. And now...
So I want you to go to Dybutt.com, and I want you to get your Dybutt products today. So you will not die, but you